Morning. To answer your question, Maddie, I didn't do anything to Bird. Yeah, I said your name, Bird, because I just happened to be up and I just got done doing another video that's uploading. And that video I talked to Scooter this morning because whoever's going around these alt accounts apparently doing more doxing, acting like me and different stuff, whoever's causing this shit to keep going, like PD Wheatstraw being my impersonator and everyone encouraging him. I never did anything, Mr. Matt Marinera. I've never been to your show or anything, but I've never done anything to Bird except add her one time on Instagram when I was adding people from the YouTube community. And she's told me, and I said hi one time on a stream she was on. She said, "Don't speak to me." I said, "Okay." She hates me just the same much as the other people that hate me because they don't like the fact that I am somebody that am making a stand that I should not be trolled. I shouldn't be trolled. I shouldn't be harassed. I shouldn't be made fun of. This stuff in the past was supposed to be dropped. This is kindergarten shit. Y'all say y'all done with it, but y'all are in another stream, da da da. And no, I wasn't spying on you or nothing. I just happened to click on the stream, and when I saw MC Lamahawk there and PD Wheatstraw, I knew exactly who. And I didn't, but just scroll up in some of the comments. You people talk about me and are talking shit about the reaction to Freedom Tunes. Freedom Tunes, number one, at least talks about and, is aware of the left and the radicalism type agendas. You guys, I don't know, y'all want the internet to be pretend troll land or just chill land where we don't ever do anything serious or speaking on people in shit ass ways, laughing at them. Not laughing with them is okay. Well, that's cool if that's what you want to do, but don't expect me to not be able to use my First Amendment and speak out against it. I don't know what Bird has against me. I have no freaking clue, but I am tired of people telling me to da 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 da, and people say, I'm leaving the female creators to the female creators, and that's what I'm trying to do, but there's a certain female creator now, Bird, who says, "Oh, you don't want da da da, I'll hurt your feelings." You're not going to hurt my feelings no more. None of this shit hurts my feelings no more. It's just comical at this point that, oh, and I know no one's tuning into my live stream because they're gonna now try to turn this around and say, we were just up there doing that or doing this or doing that or just talking about it, and now he's making a big old deal about it. No, the dude's up there pretending to act like me and everything. I didn't even stay in there but a second, but I know enough to know. I've seen it before multiple times and haven't spoken about it. I'm just finally speaking about it now. You know why? Because I am fucking sick and tired and sick and fucking tired. Or maybe I'm not. I don't know. You guys seem to live rent fucking free. I do. I seem to live rent fucking free in your minds. You just won't give me the peace and serenity to do my own thing. You just gotta keep talking about me in some way. Because see, you know just as well as I do, if somebody was talking about you, you'd be mad about it. But you might just be mad and pissed off because you're being criticized, talked about, whatever. I'm mad and pissed off because it's unwarranted. I haven't done anything to those people. I told him, see if he wanted to talk. All y'all want to do y'all's community stuff in the private. You don't want it leaked to the public. Because then people like me or other people may scrutinize and call you out for hypocrisy. This is a bunch of bullshit. Like, here I am sitting up in the morning. I've been up since about 4 this morning. Uh, I didn't go live immediately ranting and raving. I called Scooter or told Scooter to call me, please, because I didn't understand his video. He explained it. There's a bunch of supposed alt accounts going around. And I tell you one thing, I said it in a live pre-recorded that hasn't been aired because didn't want to air it yet. But the only accounts I have is a YouTube Seer named account, Moriarty, which has a Rick and Morty, Evil Morty display picture with 100 subscribers. And then I have this account. I have 3 freaking accounts. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. And the other ones, they don't have any videos. Now, one used to have videos on, I took down. And, it keeps coming up. And, people keep reposting these old videos that I took down and deleted. Or they keep giving them to people who never saw them. They keep trying to stir up controversy. And Scooter said he's going to, get them to give the proof. I don't believe they're going to be able to show you the proof unless they screenshotted when that video was made. And I guarantee you that video with me covering my face, like in my it's what's it? I was covering up my face and I had a hat on my head. That video was not made within the past week. That video was made a long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. Like, not within the last 2 weeks time ago. I shut that channel down and I came back to this channel, and I've been at this channel. And the weekend before last, for 4 days, I didn't post anything. Took a 4-day hiatus. So I did not lie to Scooter about telling him I was taking a break. Maybe he assumed I meant a week. Well, if that's the case, our communication got crossed. But I never said it was supposed to be exactly this long or whatever. But, this guy that's making light of me and my grandfather, who I take care of, who's raised me and stepped up to the plate in my life, and took, like, my mother gave me my grandfather when I was 3 years old because she could not take care of me and deal with the realities of life on her own at that time. So he took me, and I have been in his charge ever since. And all through my life growing up, this is not me being a professional victim. This is not me manipulating. This is me speaking to the channel from my heart. I see the comment. I'm not reading the comments or chat right now because I'm going to focus. From the time I've been young in grade school to the time I've been older, I have had people harass, bully me. I've had ex-girlfriends key my car and commit felonies and get away with it, even though I got a confession on camera. I have been, even in the past year, had somebody that stole from our house, who I thought was my friend, death threatened me that I had to get an EPO against. To have somebody openly threaten me on YouTube here recently that they're going to get an EPO when I've never done anything to them or nothing. I have always told the truth about my incidents that have happened. I'm not going to fake, what's up, straight shooting? I'm not going to fake take up, because it could be easier for me to just lie and say, You know what? Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It'd been a lot easier if I had just done that. But no, I got people that steadily think that I lied. And Scooter didn't even know about Army Vet, but I accidentally once said Army Vet's name on a stream. Just a brain fart, you know, whatever you want to call it, a fluke. It happened. And I didn't do it intentionally. I didn't make it look like that. And the same with Sugars. I have nothing against Sugar. Not a thing. I've got nothing against Bird. But I know they got stuff against me. I know they don't like me. I know that I'm a beta back baby made bitch in their view. And that's cool. I don't give a fuck. But please leave me be. Please. I, I'm I, I'm actively doing my own content. I understand one of my videos audio didn't do as well. I apologize for that. Like I said, it's been a hard time for me trying to do content because I have been getting, oh, I don't know, this has been going on now for 1, 2, or going on 3 now months. So yeah, I've gotten sidetracked and I haven't made as much content or done as much positive type things as I'd like to have been. I've got one uploading right now about something that all Americans should be aware of. It's uploading right now as we speak. But I just had to go live because I could not believe here at 8 o'clock in the morning where I live. I've been up for 4 hours and I just randomly seen a stream live and I clicked on it, and what do you know? I'm the main topic of interest. Like, why? Like, what has little old me? You know, I, I was let know that the reason why I've got half my subs is because of somebody else, and I thanked him for that, and I mean it. Thank you. It just made me feel shit because it made me feel like I haven't done nothing, that I'm not funny, that I'm not worth anything, that I am a mistake. I'm not going to do that. No, no, no. Promise that I'm not going to do that to myself. You know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. But the odds are I'm not. The odds are I'm a human being. The odds are maybe, just maybe, I've been telling the whole motherfucking truth this whole time. And I have. And I don't care if in the end none of you believe it. One day, when we're all on that other side, you'll be able to find out what was fake, what was false, what was true in your life. Be sure to double check on Ian. Ask about old Ian. Not Square, but Ian. Make sure to ask about Ian. I'm not dropping that link. No, Perpetual Cycle is Dick, MC Llama Hawk. I'm speaking. You were just on a panel with Petey, the Square Whisperer impersonator, like you say. I told you, if you don't accept my apology, then don't accept it, MC. But I mean, you're not going to demand me. What's up, Iceman? Just shit going on, man. I mean, more shit. Just I was up this morning doing some videos, you know, positive type videos, different content type videos, and I didn't say Fusion was. I didn't say Fusion was there. I never said Fusion once on this stream. Not once have I said Fusion's name. I have not talking about. I said Petey. I said the ultimate whisperer or whatever. Maybe you thought I was about to say Fusion, but I was talking about Petey. Well, I haven't made any videos about you or talked about you, so I don't know how my actions speak louder, MC. Yeah, straight shooting. Hold on, I'll have to post the link. Like, what are you talking about? My actions speak loud. What, the actions that I'm not gonna be still made fun of? That I still ask that I still criticize and speak about it because I shouldn't be? Is that it? Is that the actions you're talking about? Because I don't know what actions I did to you, MC, since I apologized or whatever for getting into it with you. That, you know, the only thing else was I said that when I saw you in there and saw my name in the chat was I knew you had to be talking about me. And I mean, was I right or was I right? What's going on, Chad and B? How you doing, sir? How's everybody's Wednesday doing, though? Aside from that, though, seriously, though, like, we can make something about this stream good. Straight shooting. You said you just got back from the cardiologist. I'm glad to hear that. Nice, man. I hope you're doing good this morning. I hope you finally got some rest, bro. I gave her my word I would not be over there. When did I give her my word? I said I wasn't going to talk to her or nothing. I didn't say that if I'm subscribed to a channel and it pops on my feed, I could never click on it. What the fuck, dude? Get out of here. Go back over there then. Yeah, I won't go over there. If that's going to be y'all's designated talk shit about me, then go the fuck back over there. Do not try to come back up in this lobby because you're not allowed on my live, dude. You made, like, do you think I really care about you, MC, or anything, really? Seriously, after you called me back to back to back to back to back, you are fucking psycho, dude. I need to get an EPO against you, but I don't know your information. So I'm hoping somebody can give me an EPO because this dude is obsessed. He will not leave me alone. He is stalking me. He's harassing me. He's everything, making vids and tagging them in me perpetually. Hell, he makes vids and tags when my name changes still. Like, you want to talk about somebody that's going over there. You gave me your, you know, you didn't ever give me no word on nothing. Why would I give you or a friend of yours word on anything? There you go. There's the link, straight shooting. You can come up here. Iceman, you're invited. MC, you're not. No, you can't hot wax my eyebrows. I let some of my friends that were chicks back in middle school do it. I'll never do that shit again. First person that pops up in the guest, the person I'm not going to allow up. Yeah, that's right, leave. Because I ain't got shit to say to you, dude. Obviously, when Real Deal texted me the other day, I guess I should have asked him, did he mean everybody, not just the channel creators? Apparently, he didn't mean all of y'all. Even all of y'all act like a group. No, come on back up here, MC. You want to talk some shit? For real? Because I'll talk some shit to you, you goat fucker and looking motherfucker. What's up, straight?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Them some cute little dogs.
Sorry, dude. They're so loud. My
Aw.
bad. Yeah, they are.
No,
They're
actually, the
precious, but
cycle stops when you
they're loud. They're
the
loud mouths.
cycle. Yeah, I hear you. The cycle stops when you stop, MC. How about that? The cycle stops when you take down your videos and shut the F up about me with all your lies and your misinformation. Otherwise, it's never gonna stop, bro. But what's up, straight? But people
How
like
you doing
Rick
today,
and
man?
them, like I get along fine with other people, so
Can you hear me?
they're starting to see that y'all are. Yeah, I hear you. I've been doing great this morning so far. Besides a while ago, I got
Oh, yeah, man.
2 videos done and uploaded, and I've got another one uploading right now about the Great Reset.
That's great, dude.
Have you heard about it?
Keep putting out
Have
that
you heard
content,
about it?
bro. No,
Have you
what's the
heard
great
about it?
reset?
Man, that's this liberal, ultra radical agenda that's happening with these organizations and stuff, and the globalist. It's one of the number one top selling books right now. The New York Times censored it on their bestseller list. I got a video coming out that talks about it that another well known public figure speaks on, and then I give my opinion at the end of it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to check that out. This whole world's
Yeah,
twisted, ain't it?
yeah, it really is. Like I did a video this morning on the case of Robert Durst, and the audio was real bad, so I'll cover that real quick. But basically, Robert Durst, man, he was a, and I may have to retitle this live or whatever, but he was a billionaire guy from New York, part of the Durst organization, real estate company, corporation his family owned. And he apparently he murdered his first wife. He murdered a guy in Texas, and then he murdered his best friend out in California to try to cover it all up. But he was ultimately brought to justice. I don't
Yeah,
know if you've seen I don't know if you've seen the HBO documentary called The Jinx. That
I've
it's
heard
about
about it.
him.
I've heard about it. I've never seen it though. Man, someone that can do
You
that
going on
stuff.
you going on a morning you going on a morning walk?
Yeah, no, I'm checking on my girls out here.
I need to go. I need to go out this morning. Probably. I'm probably gonna end up doing that. What's up, Ominous?
Yeah, I won't put it on your channel. I don't know if you dig that kind of stuff.
What?
Oh, never mind.
What stuff? It's all right.
My girls.
Oh yeah, I love it. Oh yeah, I love that stuff.
I just didn't want to put something on your channel that you don't rock with.
No, man, no.
I try to be
I'm
respectful.
actually I'm a patient. You know, that's why
Yeah,
it's getting like that's why it gets on my nerves so much what some of these people are doing. Hey, Ominous, I'm sorry that you lost your wrench, but a lot of stuff went going on. I don't know who to really trust, but I'll give it back to you. Thanks for being here, man.
what's up,
But how you
Ominous?
doing, straight?
I'm doing
I
good.
really did mean I meant it the other night, man, when I said that thank you for your service. I know some of the people on your panel probably don't have too good of things to say about me, but I meant what I said.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. You're welcome. Yeah, we see what I see. My problem is, man, and I used to listen. I used to listen to what everybody says, and now I'm at the point where and it's hard, but I just don't listen to people, man. Like I make my own assumptions about people. You've never done anything to me, so you know what I mean. You've always been cool with me. I got no problems, buddy.
Dude, I've
I
never
hate how
done anything to half of these people. I've never done anything until they start doing something, and they it's like they get mad at me for standing up for myself. And back in high school and hell, even middle school and grade school, all through school, I was always in a struggle of standing up for myself and turning the other cheek. And I have one family member telling me to go this way, and I had another family member tell me to act this way. And I didn't get diagnosed with my health stuff until later on in my life. So, but yeah, it's not fair. And like like MC making his whole channel devoted. They're trying to make like a worky verse, like, you know, make me into another Durkee when I've never beat women. I don't, you know, I'm a recovering addict. You know, I'm far from Durkee. I don't go around claiming to be a old dirty white boy.
Yeah, I've never really watched Turkey. I've seen like Mr. Beggins and um, Triple Nickel, and I've seen their stuff on it, and it's funny. But I don't really know who Durkee
Yeah,
is. I know who
yeah,
Durkee.
and like, and I've been talking to Scooter, and from what he tells me, you know, like that goes back a long time. And I got invited over to the Turkey verse, and so I mean, I understand like in situations with somebody like him, like the dude's like 10 years or 12 years older than me, or maybe not that much older, but he's like 6, 7, he's like 8 years older at least than me. And you know, I never had my mom in my life like he has. And I don't know, it just, from everything I'm being told, like there's a reason why Scooter does what he does at Turkey. But these people trying to make up stuff on me is just it's just, you know, like kind of pathetic, really.
Man, my best advice, man, is if someone makes a video about you, man, don't let them know that it bugs you. I know it's hard, bro. Like, trust me, I know, but shit, that's what I do, man. I don't pay no homage to anybody making videos about me, and that's their right. They want to make videos.
Man, it
I keep
seems like it seems like I was just about there, and then I got into that live a while ago. That apparently I said I would never go into. Like I didn't know lives were restricted. I mean, like,
yeah.
like I can't be intimidated. I can't be bullied into, not talking about somebody or whatever. Like, but if I don't have any reason to talk about you, I'm not going to talk about you. So I don't know why you're talking about me.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle, man. It is. I That's why I'm trying
I
to.
am trying to listen to this MC. Scooter's going to be calling me later on, and whoever's been going around, I hope it ain't been you, but whoever's been going around in these alt accounts acting like me or whatever, or these people saying that they know it's me, if they can't prove it, Scooter told me that he's going to take down his most recent video because I haven't been going around in no alt accounts, and that's church. I mean, that's truth. Like the only alt accounts, I said them all earlier in another video, and I'll say them again. I've got this account, I've got Mariety, YouTube Seer, and then I've got uh, uh, Monkeypox Pikachu. Those are the only ones I got.
Pikachu.
Yeah, I swear, those are the only accounts I got. Yeah, I just named them right off the top of my head. Monkeypox Pikachu. It was just a diss to Blackpox, but I'm over that shit with Blackpox. Like, I got a text the other day from the real deal saying all this was going to stop. And so I was like, well, that's cool. That's great. But obviously, for some people, they either didn't get that message or they weren't involved in it. I don't know.
Hey, man, I hope you're the best, man. I hope this stuff dies down. I don't really know what's going on. I don't really watch too much content when it comes to that stuff, but you're always welcome at my home.
Yeah, I like your setup, and I like the dogs you got, man. You breeding?
Yeah, I didn't want it to happen. My my cane Corso, or they call it Cane Corso, whichever you want to call it. I flew down to Nashville a year ago. He's a year old. I flew down to Nashville and then drove to New Orleans from Nashville. About 8 hour drive, and I got him for
Damn.
3,500. It cost me 5,500 to get him home. He's like 110 pounds. He just turned a year old, so that's why I went to Nashville. It was a 1 year anniversary of my dog, and me and my girl wanted to just do our thing. And yeah, so I got a rescue pit. She was beat. She's a purebred, and I don't know. It just happened, man. I didn't want it to happen. If I was gonna breed him, I was gonna do it with another cane corso, but it happened, and all 7 puppies are perfectly healthy, and that's what
My
that's.
my old cultivator had a cane corso, man. You talk about that's one of the biggest and meanest and best
You,
guard dogs ever.
fun fact, and I didn't believe this. I still, it's hard to believe. Cane corsos have a stronger bite than a
Hey,
lion.
filthy. Hey, filthy animal. How you doing this morning? Uh, no, but yeah, cane corsos. They're beautiful dogs, man. Like my friend's, his just passed here recently.
Yeah, they got a stronger bite than a lion, dude. Can you believe that?
No, I can't. I rescued a chit pit. He's a part Chihuahua and part American Pit Bulldog.
Jeez, that would have been that's a great
Yeah,
comp.
he's a mix. Yeah, he's 53% Chihuahua though, so he looks like a Chihuahua Yorkie type, but he's got that long back, and he does have some Yorkie in him, but he's got like 20 something percent American Pit Bull Terrier. That's what they
Nice, man.
call it.
But yeah,
Yeah, I had his DNA. I had his DNA done. I got him a collar, $100 bed. Like I spent a shitload of money on my dog.
yeah, they're family, man. Once you have dogs, they're family. So my son, if you walk into my house, say a burglar walks into my house, the first room you're gonna hit is gonna be my 7-year-old son. He has a twin bed, so the smallest bed. He's got an 80-pound pit bull and a 110-pound cane corso laying on his bed every night with him. So yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's crazy how good of
that's what's up.
yeah, they're pack dogs. They're such good. They pick their pack and they uh they protect. They're definitely great protectors, man. Like I love how they chose my youngest son to protect, and yeah, it's just they're family now, man. Like I paid
Yeah,
$1,000
those
to
are good. That you have a
paid a thousand.
family and young kids, those are good dogs.
Absolutely, man.
Just make sure that like that they only close with family and maybe close, not even that close with family friends. Like you got to really train them.
Yeah, definitely. They hear everything though. That's like if something moves in the night, they'll start growling and barking at them. But they're the nicest dogs in the world. I just hate to be on the wrong side of them.
Yeah, I would too.
Look, check this out.
Shoot.
I thought this was bud rot, but I think it's sunburnt because there's so much dew on these plants. You see how curled up and brown them leaves are on this
I've
one
n-
plant?
I don't I don't I don't I don't cultivate, so I don't know anything about it, like per se. I have a caregiver as a medical marijuana patient
Is it legal where you
that
live?
cultivates. I know. Yeah, it's legal.
Yeah,
It's
see, it's like
well, not recreationally.
yeah. In Maine, they legalized everything. So just throwing it out there, guys.
I
So we
believe
don't.
we've got a guest. Okay,
Yeah.
Good
MC
morning.
Llama Hawks on Square Work.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Great. How are you? Straight. I just want to give you a quick tip. Be careful. At some point, Square may get mad and try to use those plants against you. That's what he did to
Oh,
me. That's what started this. Just please be careful.
okay, man. I
I'm
appreciate the tip.
I'm fully legal myself, and he still wants to threaten legal action. So please protect
Hey,
yourself.
Oh
hey,
wow, dude,
hey.
Thank
dude,
you and
you know what
respect.
I threatened? Okay, yeah, yeah, straight. He just comes on here to say crap. See, he just wanted to come on here to get me to say that. I'm not gonna do anything about your plants. I don't care about your plants. He knows I said something to him as a troll, and he wants to take it seriously because they don't like or understand my method of trolling. Because I've never trolled and I never wanted to be a troll, and I told him that. I told him to leave me alone.
I'm not a very good troll, man. I try.
Hell, man, I can't troll, and I've got like what I would threaten him about is I would get a restraining order against his crazy ass because he's called me 30
Hey,
times in a row, back to back to back, dude. Like, I don't even
hey,
know why
MC.
I let him on here because I thought, no, he's gone. I let him on here because I thought maybe for a second, like he was gonna, all he
Well, if
did
he's still
was come on here and talk shit.
if he's still in the chat, MC, if you're still in the chat, do you think this is sunburnt? The leaves are curling upwards, and there's a lot of dew on them every morning. I guess if anybody knows
Yeah,
the answer,
yeah, MC, since you know a little bit about that, answer his question at least. Help him out before I block you.
because they are really wet in the morning. The sun, I guess the sun hits this one first. I hope it ain't Bud Rod, man. I didn't mean to bring nothing to your channel, bro. I figured I'd jump up here, man. See how
No, you
everybody.
didn't bring nothing, dude. I obviously, like, I'm a marijuana patient. Like, I don't think it should be illegal anywhere. MC already knows that I'm not worried about his plants. He ought to know that. If he don't know that, then I don't know what he's smoking. He's smoking some damn good stuff. Some of that stuff makes you paranoid. He says, yes, wake up and shake the dew off at the end of the season. Morning sun is strong. All right. Thanks, MC. You're no
Yeah,
longer needed on this channel.
I really
You
hope
have a
that's
good one, MC. Stop making videos about me. Appreciate it.
man.
Now, what'd you
Skunky,
say,
skunk.
Scott? What's your PPM number? Are you feeding? What's your PPM number? Scott said, are you feeding?
Right now
I don't know anything about that.
I'm almost in a flush, but my I did what's that called? It's a 6.9. The I can't even think of what it's called now. I think it's 6.9. But my nutrients, I haven't given them nutrients much in the last couple weeks because of what's going on with them. I'm worried I burnt them, but I didn't. I have never put a lot of nutrients in them.
Oh, and ominous, I never meant to overtalk you and stuff or interrupt you, man. It's something of, I don't know if it's a tick or bad habit or, people say, oh, it's me being rude purposefully, but it's not me being rude purposefully. But just wanted to say that because it's something MC, like, man, like all this stuff was supposed to be over with, I thought, like, but. And they know it don't take much for me to react, but yet they still keep going on anyways. Hold on, let me see. I may let this dude. Oh God, it's Redeyed Patriot.
Oh, Red
I
Hat
thought
good too.
I thought he was too. He didn't want to have nothing to do with me though. So what's up, Redeye?
What's up,
Uh,
brother?
I just came to tell Shooting that he's got some powdery mildew.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
what I did is um I cut all the leaves off that had it on, and I took a little bit of peroxide, and I wiped down the other leaves. You think that'll do it, or think I should just cut the whole plant down?
Um, it really depends on how far you're in the bud stage and stuff, is what all you can do with it. But just look up on YouTube how to cure or how to take care of powdery mildew.
All right. Yeah, because someone said a little bit of I mixed 3-to-1 peroxide, and I put it on a damp towel, and I wiped the leaves that I couldn't cut off, and I'm hoping that will kill it. I don't know. A lot of people said not to do that, but I basically all the ones with the powdery mildew, I took them all off, and it was only on one side of the
What?
plant, so I'm
That's
hoping.
and it's probably the wettest side that the sun don't hit, right?
Yeah, no, like I just looked at the plants, and they're so wet because of the dew. I'm about to
Yeah.
put a fan.
Well, now just go out and put the buds between your hands and just pat it back and forth. You know what I mean? To kind of shake that way the limb don't go enough to break, and you get a lot of the moisture off of it. And I don't have anything against you, Square.
What
I,
about that burning? You think that's burning from the dew in the morning? That's why they're turning like that.
um, Send me some better pictures to my IG and let me look at it. And then I'll ask a couple other people too.
All right. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll take some pictures right now.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you, man.
Hey, I appreciate the help, man. I don't want to lose my girls, honestly.
No,
One of them really
it's a
good, but
lot of work, man.
yeah, yeah. The one that's burning. There's only one that's burning like that, and I really hope it's just burning because of the sun. But someone just said no nitrogen during flower. Is that true?
Definitely no nitrogen.
Oh my God.
When they start to hair out and they start to bud, don't give them no more nitrogen. But you want to give them a lot of phosphorus and calcium and magnesium.
Oh man, that's probably why I messed up then, because the stuff I have has a 3 parts nitrogen in it or something.
Yeah, the nitrogen in the flower stage is not good, and too much phosphorus will cause it to foxtail,
What's
which
fuck?
foxtail, and you just have to look it up. But here's how I can explain it to you. Imagine a full grown bud with a little
Yep.
small bud nipple growing off the top of it.
Okay.
You
So
know
it's
what I
like
mean? It's just like it's like new growth after it buds.
see how they're curled, red eye, and they're brown,
Yeah,
and it's only like
that's
off.
nitrogen curl.
All right, so no nitrogen.
No nitrogen.
See, like they're still wet, man.
Yeah. Go through, take each bud, pat it between your hands, and try and shake a lot of the moisture off of it.
This one doesn't have the white mildew on it. It was just see what I did. I kind of cut half the tree out, but I took all the white stuff off.
Yeah. That's a good looking bush, man.
Thank you, bro. Check this one out. This is another one that's gonna look good, but this one's about 4.5 feet tall. Look at the buds on it. These are so. I don't want them to be. They're so dense. I hope they don't rot, but they're all bud. That's all bud. Nothing but bud.
Get you a magnifying glass and go in them buds and pull the bud away from the stalk and see if you've got any rot inside of your buds.
See, the hairs look more brown than red, but I don't see no rot or nothing inside. This one didn't have nothing. I mean, the leaves are turning purple a little bit, but I think that's because of the
That's just
temperature.
cold. Yeah, that's just cold weather. Color changes is only has to do with weather, and some strains are more susceptible to color change.
Yeah. So that's my coolest one. This one's turning out. I trimmed this one up, and that one's took a growth spurt, man. Like look at the top colas. It
Looks
just
like it's good and breezy there today.
yeah. That's I'm hoping that'll dry it off a little bit, but I've noticed how wet. Like none of these are wet, but you go to the one that's curling, and it's wicked wet because of the dew. So hopefully between the
Well,
night
what? Yeah,
wet.
that's just nitrogen curl, man.
All right. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. I thought it was because I had such hard water.
Nah, no. If you've got you need to pH your water though.
Yeah, it was about 7. So it was like 6.8.
Yeah, anything above that, you starts getting acidic and stuff.
Because I got a well and I'm supposed to put salt in it every month, but I didn't do that. Sorry, Square. I didn't mean to take over your channel, bro. You still there, man? I think we lost our host.
Must be busy.
Yeah, see, this one's doing the curl. This is the one that had stuff on the leaves. But I think
Y'all, 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing fixed.
All right, I just making sure I don't think we're taking over your stuff. We're just talking about the plants.
You need to order you some.
No, y'all good.
You need some bud candy,
Bud
or
Dude, I have some of
look
that.
look up Schultz's Bloom Plus.
Bud candy. That's funny. I have one. It's like a small white container with a little handle on it looking thing. It's called
Yep,
Bud candy.
yep, that's it.
I'm going to have to see if I can find that then. All right. Let me check that out. She's looking good though, guy.
Yeah,
I just worry, man. I put a lot of effort into these things, and I don't want them to die. So my question is, I've asked a couple people, how do I know when they're done?
get you get a jeweler's loop,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And you want some people like 60-40, some people like 70-30, but you look at your trichromes. When your trikes are 60% white and 40% amber, you've got stuff that'll give you like couch lock. It'll stone the shit out of you. Or you can do some that's like 70% amber and 30% white, and it'll give you more of a body buzz.
Wait, so which one do I want it to be? I want it to be white or amber color?
It really is just based upon preference. 50-50 is good, but if you look at the trikes underneath the jeweler's loop, they'll have like a little tid at the top, and that's what'll be colored. Like a cloudy trikes are really high in THC. Amber trikes are high too, but it gives you more of a body buzz. So
Yeah.
it's just based upon color of the trichromes.
All right. Yeah, I just found all these look good, but I found one that was a little browner than a little brown on the leaves close to the stem, so I plucked it. Maybe I prematurely plucked it.
No, it's best to cut it before it spreads.
That looks like a good little bud right there, buddy. My hands are so sticky, it's sticking to my phone.
Yeah. Well, your bud will be way more stickier at night. When you harvest those, harvest about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Now, do you wet trim or you dry trim?
I let mine dry 3 days before I start trimming, but they're already trimmed down fairly well before I harvest.
Okay. The rest of this looks good. I don't see no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Somebody blocked Delilah, man. I don't know who did it. I'll do that, Scott. Tell her just a second. I got a rogue mod, it looks like. Somebody take care of that.
I don't have a wrench.
I'd give
the more
you
time
one.
You let it go, the more.
Red-Eye didn't think you wanted over here.
No, I'm not. I don't got nothing against you, man. A lot of people have offered you help, and you kind of shit on them, man, or like you'll listen to their. Just hear me out, bro. I've got nothing ill to say to you. People will try to help you, and like you'll take their advice for a day or two, and then it's like it just goes all to hell again. You have a lot of potential if you could not get so freaked out, not let so many people troll you. Not everybody on here wants to be your friend, man.
Yeah, I understand you.
Definitely don't come to YouTube looking for quote unquote friends, because there's not many here. One or two out of 20.
Yeah, and I heard
you're right.
Someone help you get subs. Listen, man, it doesn't matter how you get subs or views, as long as it's you that keeps them. You know what I mean? It's what you do that keeps your subs and your views up. So don't let none of that bug you either.
But anyways, shooting, I just wanted to hop up here, and
I
sent you a message, but you hadn't seen it yet. I watched your video from yesterday morning, and I he was asking people about that on your plants, and I was like, "Yep, he's got powdery mildew."
Man, I hope I can fix it. I don't want to lose my plants.
Well, I mean, you can still harvest them and smoke them and stuff, but look into like I've seen a lot of people, they'll take a distilled water or like a nursery water, but I'm pretty sure they use distilled water mixed with a little bit of peroxide, and as soon as they harvest their bud, they mix all that up into like a 55-gallon drum, and they dip the entire plant. They dip the entire plant down into the water and the peroxide solution once or twice, and then they shake it off real good, and then they dip it down into just clear water once or twice, to rinse it off, and then they shake it off real good, and then they hang them up to let them dry.
Yeah.
So that may be, that kind of helps get a little bit of the stuff off of your buds.
Yeah, someone told me something like that. I worry that it's gonna smell like hay.
Well, they usually like when you do a wet trim, you're releasing a lot of chlorophyll smell, and that's why I do a 3-day dry trim.
Okay.
But it's been like, man, I haven't grown any since, let's see, last time I harvested any, well, I think it was the harvest of 2018. No, it was a harvest of 2019. So it's been about 3 years now.
Oh yeah, man.
Just my mom's been too sick, man, for me to go out and worry about a gorilla grow.
I'm just trying to teach myself. You know what I mean, bud? Trying to teach
Yeah,
myself.
you can do it, man. You can do it. But I gotta go, boys. I gotta take my mom to another doctor's appointment today. We gotta hear some results. So hopefully everything's good.
You're in my prayers, you and your mother. I hope everything goes good.
You're in my prayers, Red. I hope it goes good too, and I'm glad be glad that you spending time with your mom, man. I'm jealous, sort of, in a good way.
I hear that, man. All right, boys, y'all be good.
Hey, have a great day, brother.
Have a good day, man.
Later, Square.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, there's definitely a bunch of people on here. It looks like that got blocked that shouldn't be blocked, including
Oh yeah, man.
Delilah.
Yeah.
I don't know who blocked Delilah. I hope Iceman didn't do it. What'd you say? What's up, straight shooting?
Basically, what I'm doing, man, is I'm just gonna start doing original content, bro. What I like to do, and I hope people enjoy it, and I hope I get feedback about it. But that's what my plan is.
Yeah, I don't know where, like, I understand, like, there being a dirty verse and stuff, and there's some people that do outrageous things and they make content about them, but, like, I'm not trying to be on here doing outrageous or nasty things or dirty type stuff or anything like that, Scott said most important thing with growing is drying, curing to keep terpene smell, taste, time out. Bad cure can ruin your crop. So
Scott, what's the proper way to cure it, Scott? Because I really don't know. I've grown some good weed and it ended up being crap because I didn't cure it right. So do you know what's the best process, Scott? Man, I should really know more. See, I'm learning as I go. I'm trying.
Yeah, Delilah, you're free. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna make you a mod again. I'm sorry.
Am I free? Yep. You're free now.
Somebody blocked you. Whoever got the screenshot, I appreciate it because I don't know who did it. I know I didn't do it.
What's up, Kid Natural?
Hey, yeah, Kid Natural.
What's up,
Yeah.
Delillian? Is it Delillian or Delilah?
Delillian? Yeah, that's an interesting question. How do we say your name?
Is it Delillian? Man, I love YouTube.
Storm,
I hate it. I
Stormwood.
love it.
Stormwood said this.
Glass jar in a month or two, Berkeley. Yeah, but Stormwood, don't I have to let it hang for a certain amount of time before that? I don't really know. I'm about to put an industrial fan on them, keep the moisture down. Is that a good idea?
What are you growing? Do you know?
One's White Widow, and the other one's is a Kush.
Are they both Are they indicas? That's what I have to use.
I have to
use.
check. I don't really know, honestly. I have to check if it's sativa or indica.
Yeah, the indica is what helps me. I've got some Terpocalypse right now, and then I had some melon fizz, but I smoked all of it. All I've got left is Terpocalypse right now.
Oh yeah.
It's like a 28% THC plant. It's a indica, full indica.
Hey, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. I'm trying to teach myself. I have congenital heart failure. I got heart issues, so for
You
me,
do, buddy?
Yeah,
sorry.
relax,
I didn't
doing
know that.
gardening. Yeah, man. I hope I could be great for 30 more years. The doctors is really. That's why I'm at the cardiologist every other week. I just went there today. I'm on I've been on a heart monitor for like 6 months now.
Hey, straight shoot and read that message to you.
I don't know about a fan outside. Just shake them. Harvest an hour before light. Harvest them an hour before light. Let dry for a week and put them in glass jars. Don't forget to burp them, but it'll be the best bud you've ever grown. All right, perfect. So I hang them for a week, and then I put them in a glass jar and burp them. So when I burp them, I just take the top off for like 10 minutes. Shake them around.
Hey, shoot. Thanks for joining me. Will you wait just 1 second? I'll be right back. I gotta ask you something. I'll go ahead and tell you. You have the desktop version of StreamYard. It works pretty good, right? Like, I think you've been able to do reactions and stuff. Like on your, you got a pretty good running computer with a lot of RAM and stuff.
Yeah, I got.
That's one of my setbacks to content creation is I don't have computers like a little student laptop. And if I'm ever streaming like this, like I'm streaming mobilely, I can't like share a screen and pull up videos and stuff. But if you ever come on and like you want to co-host and look at something, music or whatever you like to look at, we can do streams like that. I was gonna just recommend that. I'll be right back. Yeah, just letting you know. You can always share your screen or bring it up here if you're on a mobile computer.
No, I appreciate that, man. I definitely think we should do like a recovery thing.
You might be able to help me steer away. Yeah, recovery thing too. I talked about that with Grind to Shine, and see, I've got a counseling appointment coming up, and I'll have a coordinator that comes out to my house supposed to help me with stuff that I have. But as far as recovery, since I come back home, like the nearest like AA or NA meeting is like about 30 miles away, and I'll be honest, I've never went. Because everything that I take either for a medical reason or not. Like I try not to overuse anything. I'm sure there's days I smoke too much. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, man,
I think we should. I don't do drugs.
Let's do like an online group thing every week, once a week, man. We can do it online or offline, but we can use StreamYard, and we can just.
Well, I have the host space. I can have up to 10 people. I pay for the account. I have the professional account.
I had the paid version once. financially,
It's
I'm a little.
it's expensive, I know.
Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely think
But if
I definitely.
we start working together. I mean, I've let the only thing is I've had people I didn't really know that well on YouTube added as a team member before, but I mean, heck, I would trust you with it. But yeah, I can even add an extra person to use it and broadcast to their channel. But most people like to have their own, and I understand why, because you know you don't want to have somebody fall out or whatever and then do something to your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and like, I mean, people do their own. You'll never see me. I'll never talk crap about no one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not built that way. And that's nothing against anybody. I'm more focused on how I can um, upgrade my channel. I really like recovery and mental health stuff. So, man, if you
Well,
want to get that going,
yeah, that's great because that'd be a great different focus instead of focusing on, I guess, these people that are like, I don't know, built for drama or trolling or whatever you call it.
yeah,
I'll be right
yeah,
back.
yeah. I think it'd be cool too, man. I think it'd be cool if we Stormwood. I think it'd be cool if we just, if we could just talk about someone's having a hard day, and it doesn't even have to be like for content. It could be an offline StreamYard if people don't want to share online. I think doing a group and not sponsoring but like helping each other. I think that'd be great because I'm going on 10 years sober, but I have like sense of my heart disease. I've had mental health problems like anxiety and depression because of it, and it's tough. So I think that'd be great. But thank you guys so much for all the tips on how to
Hey,
burp
Brandon.
jars and stuff.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, but your plants look hella beautiful, man. Hey, James Cooper, how you doing, man?
Thank you, dude.
Oh,
Thank you.
I see something. Oh, okay, I got it straight. Appreciate that.
Right.
Here, I'll send you mine back.
And I think that'd be great. And like, if anybody's interested in that, my Instagram
Yeah,
straight.
and
Uh,
I don't know if you sent me a text now or whatever, but this is my legit one. Like, because I know people have talked about like some
no, that's my.
people like even Scooter, they said that like I doxed or like someone's been going around in alt accounts apparently, I guess, doxing people. I accidentally doxed a couple because I
Well,
didn't know what I was doing on my software and stuff. But I'm not going to dox you.
that's my one and only, and I'm not even worried about any of that. I just want
That's my
I want people to know if people want to join mental health or like recovery or both, because they kind of go hand in hand. We can, if anybody's interested, my Instagram, hit us up or something, because I'd really like to start like a group. It could be an offline StreamYard, it could be an online StreamYard, whatever you guys are comfortable with.
we can
You
even
know?
make it private.
Yeah,
What day of the week do you want to do it on?
any day that works for anybody else. Right now, I'm out of work, unfortunately, because my heart condition. I build Navy ships, and it's not safe to do that with a heart condition, apparently.
Hey, Rican. I'm sorry to hear that.
What's up,
Great.
Rican?
I know what it's like to be out of work.
Hey, that's why I'm building my YouTube for my kids. If God forbid something happens to me down the line, my kids can look back and be like, "This, we have something now. We have something that we can see my dad like do videos, or we have people that reach out to us and like talk to us about how he was." That's why I don't play into a lot of this stuff, because just in case something happens. I'm not saying it's gonna, but just in case.
Yeah.
But I would love to do like a group thing. I think that'd be a great idea, man.
Yeah, I'm down. Hey, Georgia Viking. Hey, Rican. How y'all doing this morning?
Is there anybody here that's interested in something like that? Because I would love to start that as soon as we can. I just think, and we can do like an offline StreamYard, or or we can do it online. I don't mind talking about my struggles. I
Do you
think
have
that would
a
help.
Do you have a 4-door Chevy?
What's that?
Do you have a 4-door Chevy?
Like a pickup truck?
Yeah, 4-door, like your picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got all the doors, bro.
That's what I imagine, man. Like I always wanted a 4-door
Yeah.
truck. I always had cars though.
It's got a 10-inch lift in it. It's got a 69 millimeter turbo. It sounds like a jet plane. That's my girl. It got
What
in a little.
model is it?
It's a 2009 and it's a 2009 LMM Duramax. It's a GMC Sierra. It's an LMM Duramax.
Oh, okay. You got the GMC. That's what's up.
Yeah, and it's like it's all heated leather, heated steering wheel, navigation. I got a double DVD player that flips up, so it's like it goes from 1 to 2. It's got
He said
a
I got all. He said I got all the doors, bro. Yeah, that's what I meant, man. Because like back in my day, like it was, if you had a 4-door truck, like you had an expensive ass truck.
Yeah, I got a Beamer too. I
Most
worked hard.
people only had 2 doors, like
This
2-door S10s and stuff like that.
I got a 2010 BMW 525i, and I worked hard, man. And now being out of work, it's making me more depressed. I want to get back into the game, but that's
I could tell you all about depression. I've got recurrent major depression. There's Scott Durson. He sent you a message on IG.
awesome, dude. Awesome. I appreciate it, man. And I screenshotted the chat when you said you recommended someone. I don't know who it was, but I'll check them out. I'm trying to keep my mind busy because if I don't, that's why I think a meeting would be great. I think it helped a
Yeah,
lot of.
most definitely.
You started, man. You let me know.
Hey, you should well we can let's see, today's Wednesday. Why don't we do the first stream? We could do it like Friday afternoon. So
Absolutely,
what
man.
time you want to do it Friday afternoon? I'll set it up.
Anytime, man. You tell me a time, and I'll see. I will mention it on mine, for my followers, and anybody that wants to just join in and talk about, or listen. If it helps just to listen, we can do that. We can do it live, whatever you guys want.
Yeah, why don't we set it up for like, I don't know, like 7:30 at Friday. Maybe that won't be hopefully
All right.
that won't interfere with like another live or anything. But yeah,
Yeah.
7:30 Friday we'll do like a StreamYard meeting here. We can have 10 people on and we can talk about like whether like we can talk about setting up the group, like we can make a group page on a platform or something,
Yeah.
It'll be like the introductory meeting.
Yeah, and if anybody's interested, you don't have to worry. It's gonna be, unless we do it on live, no one will know your real name. There's not gonna be any drama from YouTube. It's just gonna be a straight meeting to help people. I'll tell my story.
There's Georgia Viking, yeah. And what we'll do, Georgia, is we will have like on Friday will be our meeting for discussing how we're gonna run it. We want to do it on YouTube. But like I said, we should have a forum page, either a Twitter, Instagram, whatever's the best. Whoever thinks whatever's the best, and then me and Straight can both be like admins, and then we can have some moderators of the page or whatever. And that'd be the place for news about groups and stuff. And then here on YouTube, like shooting, could have you, Georgia, or somebody else like go verify and think who should be mods, and then just make sure those people are in the, and they'll get rid of them.
Me a lot, man. And I know it'd help other people, and that's the goal, man. I want to be able to help people.
I'd appreciate it, man. I really would.
And the first
I don't want all your subscribers to come over here and just give me a sub. Like I want to, do content and stuff people want to see.
Yeah, we can. And the first one, we'll do it where we'll figure out who's going to join, and we'll find out if they want to do it live. I have no problem doing it live, but if some people don't want to be live, we can do it not live. I mean, anything people want to do to help them. You know what I mean?
Oh, Scott has another. They're Bovada humidity packs. Bovita humidity packs.
Oh,
Excuse
yeah,
me.
I got a couple of them. Yeah, I know. So I'm supposed to use them? All right.
After curing, he says, yeah.
Okay. I'll try that out, man.
See, I've got this terpene. I was about to tell you what brand. This is a Bovita terpene. It comes in the eighths. They put it in the little eighth jars they sell. It's a terpene shield. It's supposed to keep the terpenes fresh.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I got all the doors, bro.
He
That's
said, I
funny.
got all the doors.
That's a new slogan, bro. I got all the doors.
Got all the doors, man.
Every time you're right, shooting, every time I speak to someone about whatever I'm going through, I always feel a little bit, yeah, absolutely, Viking. Absolutely. And that's what that's about. Like, I got a lot.
Amen.
I just want someone to listen, man. I got so much stuff in my head. I want to hear other people talk, and I want to be an ear for them. And I want to do the same, man. I want to spill my beans and let people, you know, judgment-free zone, man.
Like,
No more thinking. Great. We can do it on YouTube.
like you know,
We won't talk about anybody that's not there. We're not going to talk about any of the problems. This is just going to be a recovery zone. Recovery zone. That's a
like
good word.
you want to talk about recovery, man? Whenever I went up to Kansas City for a month at a Signature Psychiatric, stayed up there for a month, man. It was just right after I had my suicide attempt, and I met people near my age, people that were like in their 30s and 40s. I met a registered nurse. I met just all types of people ranging from different issues. Like, it's amazing how much mental illness and stuff there is now.
Oh, absolutely,
Like,
man.
and
I
they're
can't.
finding out more and more about it. It's and their diseases. But just because someone has a mental illness doesn't mean they're incompetent. You know, but if they are incompetent, then they can't have a firearm.
Yeah. Well, I
Like,
think
I agree with that. I mean,
so. So we're doing this Friday, right?
yeah, this Friday, 7:30. Why don't we do it 7:30 p.m.? I'll set it up then, and I'll make an announcement post on my page. But you've got the community page. If you want to make a community post, that'd be great.
Yeah, I will. And let's call it Recovery Zone. I think that's a good name, man.
Yeah, if that's what you want to, if that's what you want to call it, I'll get to work on making some type of banner or logo or something for it for the StreamYard.
Yeah, man. Because anybody in the chat that wants to join, you're more than welcome. If you guys know anybody that needs the help, let them know. Let them know that we're planning this out. We'll talk behind the scenes and figure out all the details. But I'll put it on my community when we figure it all out. I think this can be a great idea, man. I mean, I've been trying to do this for a while, and I know a couple people that'll probably join. And I just think it'll be good.
Well, why don't we call it the Recovery Zone?
Yeah, the recovery. That's it. I think that's a good idea, man. Like, I don't know who just said zone, but the recovery zone, that's a great idea, man.
I thought you came up with Recovery Zone. Someone else came up with it?
I think the word zone, and I think I put recovery, or I don't know how that works. Just like the put up or shut up thing.
We're going to owe it to straight shooting. Yeah, like I didn't try to get involved in any, of course I heard about the put up or shut up drama, but as well as I do straight shooting, like I didn't get involved in any of it. Like I didn't come talking or asking about it. It didn't even have nothing to do with me really, but I just say that as a testament to like, I don't try to go around sticking my nose and stuff, but like if I'm the type of person, if I hear myself getting talked about, like, I don't know, man, it just irks me. Like it's really hard for me to ignore it and stuff. I've had that issue my whole life,
Hey, Stormwood, that's great. That's great. Thank you so much, Stormwood. And you hit me up on Instagram if you have any ideas. And George Viking, I know the feeling, brother. I would love for everybody to be there.
Storm, would it? If that's the case, we'll make you. I can't. Maybe I hope if you like it, then I'm gonna count on you to be one of those mods to keep trolls out, man.
It's gonna be a good thing, man, where we can all just talk and help each other. I think this can blossom into something good. And the whole put up or shut up thing, man, it was just a meetup, and I'm gonna try to do that as a yearly thing. That's why my girl's like, yo, we're going down to Nashville. And unfortunately, a rent a car didn't happen, but that's not here nor there. It happened. But this is good. This is the new subject of the day, man. This is gonna be good. I've been trying to
Yeah,
get to.
and it's not and like I don't play. Some people have said like I play professional victim or whatever. Or that's what I am, but that's not what I like. I don't like being one at all. And I wish I could have avoided the wreck and my leg issue, the surgery, the suicide. I wish I could have, the addiction, all of it. But
Well,
makes me a part of who I am today. All that stuff, and
let's today, man. That's our slogan, the recovery zone. Let's live for today.
Hey, what about that? I think
Let's
Georgia Viking. Let's give Georgia Viking all the credit. He came up with the name.
That's good, man. Live for today.
I'll make a graphic on my Adobe Creative app that I have, Georgia Viking, and I'll put a D above those two names, and I'll make one that just says Square Shooting Recovery Zone, and we'll let the people vote on which one they like better, and I'll make that into a banner or like right now, if you look at the top right of the screen, that's a Georgia Vikings logo for the Turkey verse, or not Georgia Viking, excuse me. Guitar Fingers made that logo at the top right for the Turkey verse. But I'll make something like that in the same way what Georgia Viking came up with it. All right, good to hear it, Stormwood.
Well, I'm glad we can. I'm glad we figured this out because I've been wanting to do something like this for my own health reasons. So.
Yeah, you got my number, right? If you'll do me a favor, because I might forget to get yours down, just shoot me a text when this is over and done with. Okay, you can do that too.
And then we can hash out the little details, and it'll be good, guys. Everybody let everybody know if someone wants to be a part of it. Doesn't matter who you are. If anybody needs help mentally or recovery.
Yeah, anyone's and that includes even the people that like the channel creators that we've got truces with, like Black Hawks and stuff. Black Hawks, you're invited. Anyone's invited.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing, man. I think I'm gonna make a couple calls anyways. I'll probably get off here in a minute. I'm gonna make a couple calls to some creators that I know and see if they want to be a part of it. Get some more people that need help. That's what it's about. You don't have to be a creator either. You can just be a support. Anybody
I
needs
have
help.
I have a hypno session Friday at 3, so that'll be about 4 hours after that. I'll probably be in a good state to be able to do that. That's why I scheduled it, because my psychiatrist is giving me a free hypno therapy sessions.
Yep, and I think anybody's invited, guys.
Hopefully it's supposed to help with the subconscious mind trauma. Like when you were working or in service, did you go over to Iraq or anything, if you mind me asking?
I went to Fallujah, yep. Iraq, yep.
Damn, you went to Fallujah, man. So you saw some action.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry, man, but I had to ask. I don't mean to put you on the spot or nothing.
No, I'm gonna tell some stories on my page. That's the direction I'm going, like story time in the shooting range. But
no, I don't. It's all of our thing, Georgia Viking. You gotta give you the credit, man, because I didn't think of it. Shit, I wish I would have thought of that name.
But yeah, I came back, and my child's mother, she came down to see me for a little bit on base, and I went back. She was pregnant, had a kid, got into some trouble. The addiction took over, and then I got clean, man. And I'm going on 10 years now, and I got a lot of stories to tell
Yeah.
people, so help people out. You know, I've been on every side of the fence, and because of the substances I was using, it fried me, man. It fried my as my doctor says, my spark plug's going fouled. So that's their terminology, not mine.
Yeah. I in the last I'm going on almost 4 years now myself, but like from about 2015 to 2019, after having that wreck and that other thing, and then having the issue during surgery with my muscle cells in my right leg near my femur, it just, yeah, like
It's a lot, man.
I can walk. Yeah, it is a lot, and I had to go through a lot of physical therapy and whatnot, and walking with a crutch. I couldn't. I broke even my sacrum, like that's your tailbone. And back then, being an active addiction, I was a little small thing. I didn't weigh maybe like 130 at the most. You know,
Yeah, man.
like I just, yeah, it was just horrible, and I'm glad I finally, it got worse after the wreck. Yeah, before I thought like I was what you would call maybe say a functioning addict. Like I didn't, when I went to work and stuff, I didn't do anything. But you bet as soon as I got off work, I was doing whatever I wanted to do. And,
It catches
I
up.
just,
Catches
yeah,
up.
I'm, like people have said, called me a murderer and stuff because of my wreck. It killed 2 people, but it wasn't my fault. It was 10 o'clock in the morning. I was driving back from work. I hadn't smoked. I hadn't drank. I hadn't popped. I hadn't done nothing. And the next thing you know, I had a broken femur and everything else.
Yeah, man. And
I had 2 people.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
guys, we
And one of the first things they asked me was like, "Hey, can we get your blood and your black box out of your car?" And I was like, "What do you mean a black box in my car? You're like your computers, your car's got a computer in it. All cars do after 2008 or something." They said, and I was like, "Sure, I ain't got no objection."
Yeah, man. And Friday's going to be a judgment-free zone. It's always a judgment-free zone on my channel anyways, but it's a judgment-free zone. So anything shared is going to be between everybody there. It's going to be like a real meeting. We're not going to share stuff and then use it against people. Like, so if people have that kind of idea coming into it, just please
Yeah,
don't.
stay away because if you do, I mean, if even you do, like, uh, I mean, well, I'll just leave it at that.
It'll be a good time though, man. Well, I hope it helps you. I hope it helps everybody. So
Well,
we'll get it.
yeah, I probably won't. I probably won't be one of the ones that's sharing so much personally, and if I do, I'll have to
Hey, that's
disguise
fine.
it, do it somewhat redactedly because I
No, just
got
take your
people
time.
that's been calling
No,
my family. They're trying to find my ex-wife and everything. Or well,
no,
she's
just
not even my ex-wife yet.
yeah. You just gotta wait till you just come in, and when you're comfortable with sharing, you share it, man. I'll share first, man. I'll be the first one to share. It's fine. People use it.
Yeah, you guys know that. Well, that's true, Regan, and that's why maybe we might have to do like a private stream. We'll have this open stream Friday. Friday, we won't be talking about anything sensitive.
Yeah, it doesn't
We'll get
have to be.
listed.
It doesn't have
We'll
to be
take a lit.
posted. It
Sorry.
doesn't. It's not for content. It doesn't have to be posted. It could be a private.
Yeah, and like I'll get the list of people from the public live stream on Friday, like that wants to be the members of the group, and we'll make a members list, and everyone that becomes a member pledges not to use anything for content or record nothing if you're going to be invited to the stuff.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
If you break it, then I mean, if someone breaks it, then at least we have a list of members.
Yeah, I honestly, maybe I have too much faith, but I don't think they will, man. I think this is gonna be a good thing, and I think people are gonna see that. You know what I mean? I hope so. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, that's what I try to do. That's why I changed my name back to, I don't care. Like, I do care, I don't care in a way, because I know the videos out there about me are bullshit. But then again, I'm not going to change my name. I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to leave just because of it. That's what people that do that stuff for. Because I originally, people don't like me because I blew the whistle on stuff.
No, I agree. I agree, Rican. I agree. That's what. And Friday's definitely going to be private. It's going to be us getting to know the members, and anybody can join, and anybody can say we start this Friday, and 2 months from now, someone, if you want to
That's
join, there's always going to be room.
or not to step over you shooting, but that's what I'm saying, Rican. That's why on Friday, when we decide whether we're going to make an Instagram or Facebook page, what have you, then whatever page we make, whenever we make the private stream, the members on the list that will be connected to the page, they'll be sent the private link. And, if you share it with somebody else or whatever, obviously we'll have, people can have the potential to do that, but we hope they won't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I'm still setting up my backdrop again, but I appreciate it, man. When you get off live, I'll text you. Just give me a call when you get off live. We'll hash it out, and I appreciate you letting me up here, man. And I can't wait till we can get this thing going.
Dude, straight shooting. I've never done nothing to you or you me, so I don't. You just have to ignore these negative people. I mean,
Listen,
like.
but if people are
Like
gonna,
I watched an Iceman stream the other day, and Dagburn and all them were, you know, they were lecturing Fusion, and everybody was cheering on Dagburn and all them. So I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, come on.
I just want everybody to get along. I know it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
But
well, let's just all get along. I mean,
I love
like
everybody.
I know that didn't have nothing to do with us, what they were talking about, but I'm just saying, like, if Dagburn can start getting along and being forgave by Miss Upchurch and shit, come on, guys.
Well, Dagburn would be the first one to tell you, man. I've been cool with him even when he was beefing with Upchurch. We've been cool. Like we call each other, we give each other advice. He's not a bad dude, man. And I'm glad people are starting to realize it. And I hope people start working
I
on their own.
felt bad when I felt bad for believing the propaganda that he was, man.
Hey, man, we're all crazy at sometimes. You know what I mean? I'll leave it there.
Man, have you seen the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest? It's a great film.
Hey, we're all, you know what I mean? We all can be a little crazy, but at the end of the day, we're all human, and I just love everybody. I ain't got no room in my heart for hate. So thank you for having me on here, man. Thank you for everybody in the comments. Let us know who wants to be a part of this. There's plenty of spots. No one will be turned down.
Yep.
Even if we have to do it,
we're gonna
30 people, that's fine. Or we have to do every other day.
Straight shooting will be the head of it. And I'll be, second. I'll be taking the list and stuff. So the straight shooting's idea, y'all remember, check it out.
Heck yeah, man. All right, guys. Yeah, stay up, Viking. Stay up, Square. Salute to everybody, all you shooters
You
out
too,
there.
Viking. I'm
See you
gonna
later.
stay going, but shooter, you stay straight. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll text you.
All right, man. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya. Well, that was cool. I'd like to be able to explore and do that idea of a group thing. But, if here's the thing, if we do it if we make a group page, let's say people won't want to do it on Facebook, and I naturally understand why, but we have the best control and privacy on Facebook. But then the people that would be joining the groups would have to be willing to share their Facebooks, and Facebooks are personal. If we do an Instagram page, people can make instas of whatever. That gives the users a little bit more privacy, and they just follow, and we just, I guess, send out a mass message whenever the stream is to people. Or I guess we can make a Discord or somebody can give an idea. Maybe there's a specific thing out there we can use that's unique. You know, whatever you guys think, we're open to suggestions. I'll be taking them. Straight Shooting just came on here with this idea. I mean, well, I guess the idea was explored before with somebody else, but just never did take off. But Straight Shooting came up in here with the idea, and George Viking came up with the catchy name. So I think we got a little project. And I can bring, once I start counseling at the center, and I start getting my care coordinator out here when they bring me stuff, I can share materials or whatever. You too, Georgia Viking, you too, man. You too. I ain't got nothing against you, man. I just like to, I just want to keep, I should have kept my Facebook private from some people from YouTube, but I didn't. Anyway. Me and my grandpa had the same birthday, so there's a picture of me and him blowing out the candle on my 16th birthday. And I had went swimming, and my dumb ass hit the wall of the pool swimming. I swam into the wall, so I scraped my forehead. And in the picture, you can see the scrape on my forehead, and we got our arms around each other, and we're leaning over, blowing the candle out. And, somebody took that photo and made a channel called my grandpa's real name, Heart Monitor. Like, whenever I made the extra accounts I've made, it's hard. You have to, and unless you're trying to make, YouTube makes you verify a phone, and it has to be a real phone. So every YouTube account, I think, if I'm not wrong, is verified by phone. And if it's not verified by phone, then that account never goes live, and they just make videos to upload. But if you want to go live, I know you have to have a non-text now phone number. So, but those troll accounts, they probably don't put no phone with it. So if there's any accounts out there claiming to be me or acting like me, I promise you that they're not me. And I can guarantee that. If you don't believe they are, then get a detective or the right person that can get YouTube to pull the logs of the IP and everything in the device. Because it won't match up with mine. I guarantee that. Like, ever since I learned what was going on with my video editing software, which was when I'd edit my videos, I'd put the intro and outro at the end of the video. And then I would just, hit convert and upload, and I never watched them. And that's my fault. I take responsibility for that. So the accidental times that some sensitive stuff like a name or a number got out, I do humbly and sincerely apologize for. But once I discovered that, now I make sure to put everything else in, and the last thing I put in is the mosaic. If there's anything, I don't even do videos like that would require a mosaic, but say I needed to use one for whatever reason, I would know to do that. And I've gotten in the habit of making the videos like that in case I ever do, like putting the intros in first and then putting in the other video and, saving the effects until last. Because if you put in new video clips added to the mobile software at the end, it shortens the length of the mosaic or marquees and other things that you insert into the timeline. And so their time that they're on the screen or whatever becomes shortened a little bit. And I didn't realize that for a while. I mean, longer than I should have realized it. But I can't help any of that stuff. If I could go back to June 1st and wipe the slate clean, I would, but I can't. So all I can do is what I'm trying to do now. People continuing to down me or tell people not to tune in because it upset me. You know, all that does is just make me feel like I'm not worth anything. And it just makes my depression worse. But the part of me doesn't want to let the depression or the bullying, harassment get to him to where he has to not operate or be on YouTube or look at it. You know, now I almost can't get on without seeing a video, or I used to. And then I had to hide notifications from this channel and stuff like MCs and whatever, because every day, even before I would even decide if I'm going to stream or not, he'd come out with another video, and he wants to say that I'm perpetuating the cycle. There is no cycle. The thing is this: I created a channel on YouTube to make content. I didn't create a channel on YouTube to have all my personal information blasted, to have my family contacted, to have the police sent to my house twice for false reasons, to make humiliating videos about me, to be in other lives when I'm not live or anything, and have someone impersonating me, and people trying to tell me don't have my name come out your mouth for this or that, but then you want to talk about free speech and and my channel. Well, the same goes for me, you know. It's just a bunch of madness, and it needs to all stop. And I will fucking stop it if y'all will too. That's all I have to say. Everyone have a great day. I may stream later and try to do a chill share or not. Thanks to Georgia Viking, everybody for the name suggestion, Georgia, and Delilah. I'm sorry we're blocked. Robbie, it was good to see you today, and Freedom Keeper, you too. J.M. Poser, Reekin, Stormwood, and Scott, Kid Natural, and Delilah, you know, Ominous, all of you guys, Chanel. Thank you all for continuing to support me and try to be here with me. I sincerely appreciate it. Everyone have a blessed day. Peace and blessings be with you and be unto you.